should talk about your Thrones jersey, your Thrones journey.
Mm-hmm. If only we weren't live already and people were just watching you babble.
Hi, people, and hello, summoners. Welcome to another pulse pounding, should talk about your lightning inducing,
Oh yeah,
tower ascending episode of a Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoners War. I am the holder of undreamt dreams, Aztec Olmec. But it wouldn't be a proper episode if I didn't have the 6-star crazed Lightstar 777 with me.
Well, thank you for that. First and foremost, hello Nelly. Hello out there in the chat. How you doing? How you doing? Of course, Aztec. How are you doing? Holder of undreamt dreams.
What's going on, Nelly? Gotta shout out Nelly the God.
Nelly!
Because, he's godlike. I am, for the first time in a long time, a little frustrated with myself, with my own account, and the units that I have that are just not built, not runes, not... I'm a bad summoner. Like, I've summoned some really good... And I'm sorry,
a bad summoner, folks.
I'm sorry for the rant, but I'm like, I was just kind of because we want to do some 2v2, and of course we have topics, but I'm looking through like my deck is what I call, I don't know, my all of my units, and I'm like, I have some top tier units. Yes, I do not have any LD Nat 5s, but I have some top tier RTA units. And they're riding the bench, man. That's like benching Steph Curry for George Mirasan.
Yeah.
It's not
I mean, that would have been like the 90s dream team at the Olympics being like, you know what, Jordan? You're cocky. Sit down. Sit down. We don't need you.
Yo, I don't know. So we're just gonna, for fun and for giggles, we're gonna go through a couple of units on my account and just why are they not built? Why are they not 6-starred? Why are they not?
Tell me why.
Tell me why. Like crazy.
In traditional format, your bird is no longer flapping its wings. So
of course it would.
Of course it would.
But
you know what is life without adversity? Whereas
quality.
in my account, you have to scroll quite a bit till you get past my obsession for 6-starring. Yeah. Like, almost everything in my normal monster box is 6-starred because, I have a problem.
No, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to 6-star units. You're supposed to use them to their best potential.
Right?
But also
that is something we are going to talk about.
Just because if you don't have like runes, or if you don't have the resources, should you really be 6-starring anything? I don't know. I think it's a good idea. I think it's just something to do, which is kind of cool. So if you do happen to get your runes, if you do happen to get the resources that you need to, it's just a good idea, especially units that you're going to use. Like, Lightstar and I want to get into some RTA, and I have some, like, I don't know. I'm just going to let the people judge. I'm going to summon my Light Neostone just, to complete the whole trial.
I'm actually summoning my Dark and my Light right now because, I never bothered to do that for either of them.
You know what? That's totally fine. Guaranteed lightning-tastic episode because we are getting lightning, even though we knew we were going to get lightning. And just to bring up your point, I think the unawakened version, especially of the Neostone fighters, look way better than their awakened forms.
And we all
You know what I mean?
know that feeds into my thing about, why can't we
Just
choose
switch your
the transmogrify to the unawoken version if we wanted? Like, it's not like you're having to rewrite code. It's all still there. You have things visually that would tell people in RTA that they're awoken. Like, heck, put an A on it.
yeah.
Like, and
Good point.
how many monsters don't get awoken for some reason? Like, there's maybe 3. So really, it's a juvenile problem that we shouldn't even be worrying about. Because if somebody didn't awaken theirs, and they're going up against you in RTA, you're probably going to, as Nelly likes to say, smack them cheeks. So, anywho,
Yes.
but we also are going to talk about Aztec's progress with his towers, and we are going to talk a little bit about something that happened in Genshin, and also about that system and why I would not care about the same system being in Summoners War.
Also,
TBH. Clap, clap, clap.
a topic that you put on a while ago that we kind of didn't get to is I definitely want to theory craft what the next 2A, the Second Awakening unit's going to be. We haven't had a Second Awakening unit in some time, in a while. So I want to just do some spitballing, some theory crafting of who, Lightstar would like to see and who I'd like to see on the list of Second Awakening units. So yeah, we're gonna do that too.
Bark for Tark. Little preview.
Shout out to Evan because he made that hashtag Bark for Tark. Yeah, I mean Tark would honestly be a pretty good tool. Do you want to just start with that, or do you want to
get through this?
Other nonsense?
Tell them that. Anyways, we're also going to talk about possible RTA teams that Aztec might use. We are going to talk a little bit about Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, so we will put up the red alert when we are going to discuss
spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah, we will revisit the whole 6-star / Rune Regret motif again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Definitely. So, Señor Aztec, donde está tu Vamar?
Let's just get it over with. Let's roast my account really, really badly.
Okay, I'm predicting you're showing me something.
No,
it's really cool. Wow.
Just on.
Wow. I'm going into your account, but I'll only be able to see what's on your.
Yeah, which is fine. Now, mind you, I removed runes from pretty much all my units in order to re-rune them for various reasons. Also,
stupid.
I plan to get some advice from you folks in our Discorderlies and such like that. I'll post a couple of.
I have to stop the repeat battle because while that's going on and I'm not doing anything with it, apparently I can't visit your island while something automated is happening in the homeland. Okay. You can see the disdain in my voice, yes?
Roasting.
You know what? That's not a half bad rune though, huh? You know what? If we're going to be irritated, I'm liking this rune a little bit.
HP.
It's just
okay.
It's just shy of every stat by 1 point.
Yeah, that's rare.
But it could be an okay rune with some love. All right, where were we? Community.
Yep.
Friend. All the way at the bottom, I think you were. There we go. Now I can visit you. Because that automated process is over. All right. Let the roasting begin. Okay, I mean, you got Shihao. Who could go wrong with Shihao? That's not why we're in your account, is it?
No, Shihao's cool. It's actually pretty useful, just for mobs and stuff like that.
Okay, so just right off the cuff here, right off the bat. You have Chungpung like the RTA unit of all RTA units right now, and you haven't even gotten him to 40 yet. You don't have any yellow rainbow Angelmon
that I can throw at him.
That you could have just like pitied this poor man and made him 40.
Horrible, 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 horrible.
Then now, let's go to the next one of the most desired RTA units of late. Water Ryu.
Horrible. Look at this. This is
level 27.
This is beyond horrible. And
poor guy.
It's not like I just summoned him because you can't get the Ryu skins anymore. So I've had him for all this time.
Level 20 Poseidon, and he doesn't have a single rune to his name.
I took all the runes. So that was the first disclaimer. I took the runes off of everybody just to re-rune
Unawoken Chimera.
Unawoken. Still 5-star, not even 6-star.
5-starred Zyros.
Jokes and jokes.
Unawakened.
Just hanging out.
Another Chimera.
Still sleep. Another kind.
And again, Mephisto. My. Oh my god.
Comedy.
Okay, I watched a battle that Rashiboshi. Like, this one's going to upset me, okay?
Yeah.
Rashiboshi.
It should all upset you.
It does. Should. It does. That was a trick question. You're right. But Rashiboshi shared an arena replay with me the other day where he used the Wind Cannon Girl and devastated this team. Like, hold on. I need to see.
Is he watching now? Rashiboshi, if you're watching this comic nonsense, that is my account. Please chime in. Comic nonsense, that is my account. Jokes. This is my alt account. This is just for. I'm just kidding. JK on the JK.
Wow. I mean, both of your homunculus not even built yet. Not even skilled up. Are they still basic? Like, you didn't even like give them the abilities you want? Wow.
Didn't do anything.
Here we are again. Odin. Like, yeah, nobody wants Odin. I mean, that guy. Who cares, right?
Nope.
War 616. What up? We are roasting my friend's account right now.
Roast.
Oh, look, we got the devil cat. She's about to eat you.
The devil cat.
I saw her look at you with a side-eye glance like, I'm going to eat you now.
Yes.
That was what she was about to do. Wow. Carcano and Dragunov not 6-starred. Wow.
Nope.
That one pains me. I mean, your favorite character in this game, Sige, and
hanging out at 5-star. Comedy Central.
And you didn't even want to give Sige any of your Devilmon?
Nope.
The tears I cry for your account.
Why would honestly, I have enough.
Hold on. I notice you're hiding something from me that, you shouldn't be. Yeah, why are you sleeping on those units? Yes. You are hiding something from me though that I wanted to roast you for. Yeah. Oki. This cat has an Okinos. He's got an Okinos. He's got Okinos, Waterryu, Chungpung. He's got
ridiculous
Tiana, right? Tiana, that's the Wind Polar Queen.
Yep.
Like, these are like some of the units people use to march to the highest echelon, like, of this game.
Yep.
This cat
I'm just hanging out.
He won't even awaken some of these MFs. So get over into the corner. You stay there and think about what you did.
So this is what I call setting a benchmark. This is what I like to do. Now, it's totally out in the open that all these units need work. So now we see the progression that's necessary. So we're gonna use this date. What's today's date? The 17th. The 17th as a benchmark date to see how long it takes me to get these units up and running and
Oh
have
shit.
a halfway decent RTA team. Let's say as a
War said that your account was better off being sold. Damn.
that's why it's a roast. You have to
Is...
seriously like to someone that would actually get these going.
Wow.
Yeah, been playing for a minute.
Wow. Wow.
Let the roasting commence. Oof.
Have you still never made your Chikaru team?
Nope.
Oh
Chikaro is.
Oh my god. You haven't even gotten a single triple S in one of the Rift Raid beats?
Probably not.
Oh, buddy. Buddy, you're painting me on this one.
Yeah, this is the point.
No, this one hurts. This hurts a lot. I can't. I've extracted myself from looking at your account now. I'm so sorry. Let's see. So, what you need to do, you need to build Okinos, you need to finish off Chungpung.
Right.
You need to build your Wind Cannon Girl. You have a Molong somewhere, right?
Somewhere in there. Hanging out.
Yeah, so the team that Rashiboshi used was Wusa, Fran, the Wind Cannon Girl,
right.
Molong, and Diana. And then Diana got banned. Right. So Molong, Wusa, Fran, and the Wind Cannon Girl destroyed a Chow, Anaval, Chilling, and what's his name? The Wind Bison equivalent. I'll have to find him real quick. He sits in my account, so I know he's here in my Wind section. Carnal is the fire one.
Carnal's the fire one, right?
Cigar, that's right. Cigar. But yeah, wow. I weep for your account a little.
Oh yeah, I do every day.
So tell our listeners how is your progress on your towers? Any max level towers yet? Are you doing everything one at a time? What is?
I'm definitely doing the speed one first. I think that's 17, I believe. But yeah.
Do you just have like mountains of arena points sitting around, or?
Yeah, right. Not. We'll say no to that. I have to farm arena. I have to get points. I gotta get the towers going. Let's put it this way. I have so much to do in this game, especially if I want to do RTA stuff. Runes, yeah, I have some runes that are halfway decent, but definitely have to get everyone situated. I mean, I have teams upon teams. There's no reason why I can't knock out RTA, but that's what you guys are here for, to help me out getting everything situated. Now,
if you want to look at it this way, Aztec Olmec wants to be the community's passion project. Please, please help this man.
Help this man do things that he should be doing already.
Yeah. What is your... So War 616 brings up a good point. Are you still in farming mode on your arena? Like, do you set a weak defense so that you can revenge?
Yeah, so I get raided and such like that and get revenge.
How do you still not have a max tower when all of mine are maxed? Everyone.
Good question.
All of them.
All of them. You're a good You're a good guy. You care about your account the way I should care about my... But yes, passion project for the community. Get this account halfway decent at that's the goal. So just from seeing the units that you saw, what teams could I kind of roll off the what teams can I create and and concentrate on?
I mean, pretty much like 90% of the team would be all the things you haven't built yet.
Okay.
So Chung Peng definitely should be part of your team. Tiana, I mean, I would definitely say is great. If you do Tiana Oki, basically you're going to get out ahead of either team because of their base speed. So as long as you rune them well, like one of them will be an instant ban, so it doesn't matter which, because you should be fine. And then
Right.
you have, I mean, God, you have so many great things, all being neglected.
All the time.
I don't know. Those would be my top things. I mean, Zyros is good, but like,
Right.
I think you have other things that could work just as well or better than that. Yeah, so War says Oki, Karnal, Molong, Wusa. You don't have a pioneer, do you?
No.
No, he doesn't
One
have
of
a
the
pioneer.
few.
I have all of those except Okinos. So I only have Triton, right? Triton, that's the wind
Right. When Sea
Sea
Emperor. Right.
Emperor. Yeah. So it's one I have. Yeah, Triton. There he is, and all his never gets used by anybody glory. Yeah, but like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you got to think about if you don't believe you will get the first turn, you have to look at. Yeah, so he says you could do Juno, Karnal, Molong, and Wusa. See, I'm gonna screenshot that because that's a great idea
Totally.
for a team for me. So I will take that and run to the bank with that. War 616. My poor Juno, poor girl, neglected a lot.
Oh, I think I have 2 Junos just hanging out.
See, I mean, my Juno's not bad. Plus 19,000 HP when I haven't really tried. She's on Despair Nemesis, so wow, she's got 5-star runes. I really haven't cared about her. Let's go see if we can increase these real quick. So HP, you just keep talking. I'm totally listening.
No, I can tell. I can so tell. So yeah, those are the 2 teams I'll focus on. Get those built and see how far they can take me in art. Thank you, War. Appreciate it. See, this is the whole point of having a community is to help each other do stuff that's fun. Good times. Good times. What do you want to do? Do you want to talk Shang-Chi?
Yes.
Or do you want to talk
no, let's do it. So honestly, it's been out so long. I even resent that we're going to put up the red alert for spoilers, but we're going to do it. So here's the thing: it's about to be 8:25 EST. At that moment, we are going to start talking for 3 minutes and no longer about Shang-Chi. So we are going to do a sprint here. You know what, let's make it 5 minutes just to be on the safe side. So 8:25 to 8:30, just don't. Okay? Just don't. And then come back. Then come back and we'll be done. We'll have gotten it out of our system. So here we go. I'm going to put the alert up so that we're ready when 8:25 kicks by. Okay? Let me see. Here we go. So, first and foremost, absolutely love that they got Tony Leung. As a fellow, Kung Fu file of those movies and, Hong Kong cinema, I know that you love Tony Leung as well. So, that was great.
Yes,
I love Simu. I have watched Kim's Convenience and I thought he was hilarious in that. So, I enjoyed that it was him. Aquafina is a treasure on this planet. Love Noralum. If you randomly come across this podcast, like, love you, girl. She is
She
just
was
so funny, and she's so great. And I know you have not seen Raya and the Last Dragon, but
not yet. There
you
seems to be
need
a lot
to,
of Aquafina on Disney Plus.
which is great. Cannot get enough. I loved the visual, the art style. I loved so much about it. I thought they did really well. I loved that they kind of took some of the less, noble things that grew out of the time it was in, when, the Fu
Yes,
Manchu and all
absolutely.
these kind of like,
Yeah.
things like that were talked
Yeah,
about.
they
Like,
addressed it. It was excellent. I
right.
mean, I love the fact that the Mandarin was in it, and then he kind of like broke it down. He was like, "Oh yeah, everyone's afraid of an orange." You know
Yep.
what I mean? So yeah, they
Hilarious.
definitely addressed it. It was excellent. I don't know. It was just all altogether good. It made me gave me a little shot of hopium for the MCU, because I mean, we'll
That,
talk Eternals
that,
when
that,
you actually go and see it.
that.
But man, this was well. I'm glad I watched this after Eternals, so I'm a little bit more hopeful. But yeah, it was overall very good, and of course the end credit scene sets up. Oh, and Wong was told, man, like, I don't know, man. Like, I love the fact that they're using um characters that are like, side. I hate to say side characters in like as
What?
cameos in
Are you
other
saying Death
movies.
Dealer
That are, like,
was a cameo? Come on now. Come on. Death Dealer, he was no cameo.
but yeah, I
Um,
liked I was happy to see Wong in in
oh my
Shang-Chi.
god, yes. Wong's
It was
cameos
awesome.
were, or
I
um
don't know, man.
I
This was excellent.
I also love that, where they normally say, I mean, the stereotype that, Asian women could be bad drivers, and they basically had, like, Aquafina's character be a gearhead that, loved
Yeah.
driving cars. Like, I was really good at it. I love that. I just
The bus
uh
scene was hands down probably my favorite scene.
absolutely.
Aquafina driving the bus and actually having to let Shang-Chi in into that scene. He was like, "Go on, let me in." He was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Awesome
I
scene.
mean, and I get that, they probably rigged it up and everything else, but just visually it was just, even that
Out of this
scene
world.
alone was so well shot. Like,
Yep.
the way they did, like, I mean, again, like so many of those old kung fu movies that I
Yeah,
know
the
you
fight
and I love,
choreography
where
was
like they were just like
top notch.
going down the train, and like, you're watching as they go, and like, the bus where like they start at the front and they're fighting their way back, where it's like from
Yep.
outside the bus. I love that.
Very cool.
I loved how they shot it. I loved the music. I loved the audio thing. And for me, that scene during the battle with Morris and uh, the actor playing the Mandarin, uh,
Yeah,
that killed me. Like, wait, it's just acting. Come on, lay down here. That killed me.
definitely.
I could not help but laugh. It was so good. Last
Eh,
thoughts before we go back to our regular scheduled program already in progress.
Not really. I'm just interested in how they're going to expand on the whole, 10 rings, because they're older than, you know, about 1,000 years. So let's see what happens by way of any, mentions in other MCU stuff.
All right, well, that was fun. That was a fun diversion. Anywho, I hear Han Solo died in that one. Weird.
What?
It's always my joke about spoilers, is, because it's been so long since Han Solo bit the big one. Like, I'll just say, like, oh, I hear Han Solo died in that one. Yeah, never mind. Anyways, I'll just be over here in the
I'll be
corner.
over here. Anyway, let's see. Genshin stuff really quick. how's your Genshin luck been? We also play other games besides Summoners War,
Thank you.
but
War 616 enjoyed my joke, so there we go.
oh, good.
That's
As long as someone
as long as someone thinks I'm hilarious, that's all I need. Mwah. So my Genshin luck, in a word, was terrible. There's
oh, no.
Yep, afraid so. Afraid it has to be so.
Currently, the banner character is Hu Tao. I know Ken is definitely trying to roll for her. And what exact? Oh, and also explain the pity system so that others may
It sure did work.
may understand why why it turned out so terrible.
So the pity system in Summoners War essentially lets you
Genshin Impact.
In Genshin. I'm sorry. I'm getting very distracted. I'm gonna stop with these runes because I can't find what I need right now. Anyways, so in Genshin, you have a pity system where every 90 summons, you're guaranteed to get a 5-star. Now, there's 3 different banners. There's the temporary banner, which are like exclusive characters that they only release every now and then. Then there's the permanent banner, which is like, a couple 5 stars, but none that anybody really wants. Like, they give you the junky ones just to say they're giving you them. And then there's a weapon banner. So each of these has its own pity system. So if you're doing the main character banner, you have a 50-50 chance of just getting some random 5-star character or getting the banner character, which I wanted, which was Hu Tao. So I lost that luck as it happened, and I definitely got the batter part of it. Got a dupe for a character that I don't really use that often anymore. Now, I know I have seen it bantered about that people have said previously that they might want a pity system in Summoners War. And as unpopular as this is going to sound, I would not want anything like that. Me neither. For the following reason. One, in a game like Genshin, you can get away with it because there are so many fewer characters, really.
Exactly.
Summoners War...
maybe 30? 32?
Yeah, something like that. Mm-hmm. Summoners War already, I feel, is exceedingly generous with the 5 stars that you get for free just for playing the game. So, I mean, think about it. Like, if you're in a guild, you're guaranteed to get all 3 attributes of the Ifrit eventually. So that's 3 5-star characters right there. You have like the event coins, so you could get the light Ifrit as well. So that's a 4th. Right. So that means, you could get all 5 Ifrit, like, so that's 5 stars right there.
Just and then of course the fusion units.
Then you have all the other fusion units that are 5-star. But you also have the dark Vampire Lord. Like, he's another 5-star that you can get just by playing. And then the, what do they call it? The Ken. What is the Ken? The, the fire. I'll have to check that out, Brawl Stars. What platform is it on? Yes, Vampire. But I gotta go look this up because it's going to bother me. He's in my storage defense force, so this will not take long. Of course I put this on the wrong thing by Monster, and okay, I just have to move him because I can't figure out what his name was. Yeah, but I'm trying to remember what the name of the 5-star, not Street Fighter version is for that. What were they? Shadowclaw, that's right. Okay. So anyways,
didn't even have to look.
I did.
And
it took me forever. So,
Yes.
yes, so the Shadow Claws. So, I mean, you're looking at like almost 10 of like what are legitimately some of the best monsters in the game. Like, I've said it before. A couple years ago, there was, Veramos was one of the most used characters in the Summoners War Championship. So, I mean, it just goes to show you that they are trying as best they can to keep these characters relevant and keep them going.
Yep.
And I mean, that's rare. And I mean, so I feel like their pity system is like, I mean, we've done the research, and with about 125 scrolls, like normal scrolls, you're pretty much guaranteed you're going to get a 5-star eventually, whether it's a good one or not. The fact that they give you basically the same thing that you get on that banner in Genshin, except you still have the choice. I don't know. It's to me, that's like, it's just a system I don't think would work here. I mean,
Really wouldn't.
we do get pity. I mean, honestly, the only place I wish there was a pity system would be in the Light and Dark scrolls, and really, that's only because they're so much harder to come by. I wish they weren't worse odds than the normal scrolls, because I think I did the math, and it's like 250 scrolls to guarantee a
LND.
a L&D 5 stars. So,
Right.
I mean, if you think about that, if you get the 3 packs a month, let's say, and you get the Light and Dark scrolls from both sides of the tower, let's just say, and then you get the one from the monthly. Let's say you don't buy any doublers or anything, so that's what, six a month, right? Which means 250 would take you what, like 40 months or so to right? And so, like, doing the quick math, that's like 3.5 years to get one nat 5. That's a little excessive. Like,
that's kind of crazy.
Right? And I mean, and again, don't get me wrong, I get it, but like at the same time, it's like if you saved up that much to do it, like, I don't know, like just the fact that you could do that and then you could get a dupe kills me. It's like my feelings about the triple S ratings and getting 4-star runes. I hate it.
Comedy.
I think it's one of the stupidest things ever. I'll definitely check out that Brawl Stars. That's sounds interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely think.
No, I mean, with subtle tweaks, I think Summoners War, they're honestly, it's pretty good. Their summoning rates are, but I'd love for them to change the L&D summoning rates, but I don't think that's happening.
Right.
But I don't know.
But because they would have to nudge the other one.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it is for the big whales, L&Ds, aren't they?
Absolutely.
I just wish, if anything, I wish you could make a list. Like the 7-year scrolls, I wish you could make a Light and Dark
include
list.
The LNDs. Yeah.
Right? Like, so, even if just that, like, if I could narrow down, like, keep it a shit chance, Pardon my language. But seriously, keep it that, like, horrible 1 in 250 chance. But let me at least dictate that when that 1 in 250 happens, that I'm going to get one of, like, 5 monsters I really want.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, how many people have gotten them, and then it's like the frumpiest 5-star L&D monster you could possibly have ever gotten. Like,
frumpy?
It's frumpy AF, yeah.
Hysterical.
Just saying.
Frumpy AF.
Just saying.
Anyway. But yeah, I hope think about it. We've had, 4 or 5 different new scrolls? So that's entirely possible. I think if you, contact your contacts at ComToUs, was like, I need this taken care of, ASAP, so we can all benefit from it.
You know that if that happens, it's going to be a paid scroll.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, most likely.
War616 says he wishes the Toa scroll would always be a Nat 5. Yeah, that would be great, but like if you think about that, I mean
Yeah,
not that I disagree with the Toa heroic being tough and challenging, but there are enough people that it's not really that much of a challenge. Like, I mean, I'm not bragging, but like I can pretty much march through most of Toa heroic with one team, and I only have to switch it up for a couple floors. So, I mean, it wouldn't really be fair that people like that will always be getting a flood of Nat 5s, like even if they're dupes, because then they're going
right.
to have blessings and they're going to get less and less dupes, and then they're going to have pretty much every light and dark monster in the game, and then the game will be completely unbalanced. So, while yes, I agree with the sentiment that, I would love it, again, I understand the justification for the rates. I just makes me sad. Me and my only 44 saved up so far makes us sad.
Now remember, by the time your
Hmm.
birthday swings around, probably be twice that.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's not as far away as you think. It's only 4 months, so at our
Hmm.
rate, that'd only be 24 more scrolls, so that's not double.
So pause. I gotta give a big shout out to DSC Justin. He just jumped in on YouTube. So what's going on?
Ah. Do you see?
So appreciate you watching, definitely. Um just asking if you saw the roast of my account.
And if not, go back and enjoy it. Enjoy all the things this
All
lucky
the things.
SOB has that he insultingly doesn't even like build. He's just like, nah,
Eh,
Oki, you can go sit in the corner and think about what you did. Chung
Jordan,
Pung, Chung
you
Hu.
sit on the bench. Kevin Durant, bench. George
I'm
Mirasan,
I'm
come,
you know,
come on
I
over.
am I
No, I'm
toxic? I am a little toxic occasionally. I mean, come on. Nelly, side with me on this one. He's got every monster somebody wants pretty much. Every one of them almost. And he hasn't built them. Has not built them.
nope,
That's insane. I
just hanging
want
out.
to I want to give him packs for the 5-star rainbow mons just so this cat
So
will
we can,
build these things. It's crazy.
I will
Crazy.
always
No.
accept packs.
No, because
Give
I
me
know what
crap.
you'd do. You'd buy a scroll pack, and then you wouldn't get the 5-star packs, and then I'd be mad at you. And
You've already predicted
I
this.
am so happy for. Okay, you know what? Nelly says I shouldn't ish on you, so I love you, and I hope you excel with the characters
this
that you have been given in this game.
this was totally on purpose. I needed the kind of motivation to get my account in order, to get my affairs, my Summoners War affairs, because everything else is actually going pretty well. But yeah, so this is exactly what I needed, a little bit of motivation to get better. So it's totally cool. And it's a game, you know what I mean? So
Nelly,
it's so
you
it
should have seen when we played Madden. Talk about
oh
toxic. Oh,
now
oh.
that was so
We were
brilliantly
so
toxic. That was
competitive. We
so
were
much fun.
we
Yeah.
like I'm surprised our friendship survived those years of us playing together. It
But
was
what
mm,
DOA 3, Dead or Alive 3, Madden. I don't even know which Madden, but we were so
so competitive.
oh, shout out to you, Justin. Aztec's Pokedex game is strong.
Yes, his Pokedex game is tight.
And that's where it stops. If I got all those units getting to it, my RTA game would be stronger.
Well,
Strong.
you'd probably get outsped since your tower's not maxed, but that's a
Good
problem
point.
for another time.
But that's not even a that's down the horizon. But very, very cool. It's definitely It's
it is 7 o'clock, but real quick,
yeah.
We were talking about, like, and this is kind of what we were talking about, but, the thing is, like, what I find is I have trouble finding good runes for everything I have. And for a while, I was only accepting legend runes, and I was, like, getting rid of everything else. So if it was, like, pink, I was like, nah. But I have since regressed that, and if the 3 stats are 3 stats I want, like, we're talking speed, crit damage, crit rate, like, I'll probably take a chance on it and hope I can rune out whatever horribleness happens on the 4th stat and, make it a halfway decent rune, because there are gaps in my rune sets that do need to be filled in, like, and so I guess that's my thing. Like, I won't accept any 5-star rune at all anymore. Like, I'm trying to upgrade to 6 or better, and that's it. But definitely my account has suffered at the hands of my my campaign towards the horizon of 6-starring everything I can get my hands on.
It's all good.
I love 6
I would rather
things.
you 6-star things ad nauseum than have good units and not use them. I.e.,
don't get me wrong. I 6-star them, and then I also don't use them. You see, that's the problem. I build them, and then, like, I'll be like, oh, this is a character that everybody wants and everybody uses in RTA. Then I'll use it in RTA, and, like, I'll get shut down like nobody's business, and I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And then, like, I'll go and I'll watch some matches, and I'm like, but I'm doing everything right, and then I'll still get slapped, and then I'm like, oh, it's probably my rune quality, and also I just suck. But, it's one of those 2 things at least, so. But I do need to, like, that is my passion project, is I definitely need to get my RTA game together, because I truly believe with the monsters I have as it stands, I should have no problem progressing. Yes, I do actually have good things.
Seriously. Like, rune-wise.
Yes, it is not a nat 5 if I keep it in the storage defense 4. Speaking of which, War, I don't know how long you've been listening to the show, but my Leo was my very first 5-star unit I pulled back in the day. And I 6-starred him 2 months ago, I think, wasn't it? About 2 months, was it?
Yeah, about 2 months ago, right.
I've been playing for about 3 years or more now, but that was how long it took me to actually decide he was worth 6-starring. Even though he's great, I knew he's great. Intellectually, I've known he's great all along. But, like, much like Galleon, I look at him and I'm like, well, what good does it do me to go first with only 1 unit if every other unit they have is going to outspeed me? So, I don't know. That's where I was at. Because, but then it all comes down to base speed. Anyways, we're getting off subject. Hey, we should summon things.
Let's summon some stuff. And in exclusive summoning news, we have no one
Nothing.
No one I want.
Yep.
Nope.
I would only want the Water Sea Emperor.
Yep.
But I think I'm going to wait because, what is it? 1 week? Yeah, next week is Chiana, the Wind Polar Queen, and I would very much want her. I was lucky enough to pull the Fire Unicorn, so maybe in 2 weeks, if I have some extra, I'll do that. But then Chiwu, the Water Pioneer, in 3 weeks, and Barbara, the Water Beast Rider. So I have a lot of things I could potentially...
Wind Pioneer.
Yeah, Wind Pioneer. The right? Chiwu, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. No, you're right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You had
you said Water Pioneer. That's
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wind Pioneer.
No problem.
Wind Pioneer. I have the Water Pioneer. Oosa.
Yeah.
He is part of that problem I talked about, where I don't know where I should fit him into my whole thing. But Pungback. That's right. That's his name. It's not Chiwu. Chiwu is the fire one. Pungback.
Yes.
Hey, Rashi Boshi, you missed it. I talked about your video, and I, in a loving and caring, friendly way, roasted Aztec's account for him.
on top of it. And you know what? I think I'm gonna keep those two friendship scrolls.
Oh, I'm not
Just
ever
cause.
summoning those.
Uh, yeah, I have three, but I want to keep two because just
Yeah,
because.
I have two, and they're never getting used.
And I'm gonna actually use my SWC 2021 scroll. Ooh.
You did tell me a defense to try, War, and I'm definitely going to. Yes, Christina was stupidly good in your video, Rashiboshi. I told Aztec. When we
Yes, it
were
was.
gently roasting his account with a flamethrower,
Clean.
I mentioned how your Christina basically just cleaned that team off the map and how great it was. So beautiful. Chef's kiss.
Inspiration for my Christina.
But I sent him
But
the
yeah,
video so he can enjoy that. He'll see that, and
I'll I'll just put it on our Discord so everyone can check it out.
you may want to edit the end where I had to scroll and turn the thing. I didn't do that. Make sure you edit the video.
Thanks. More editing work. Anyway, yeah, let's do some summoning. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready to be disappointed 8 times in a row.
Excellent.
Wait,
So
what was
three.
it? I have to ask RNGesus. RNGesus, please give me a Chung Pung.
Jeez.
RNGesus, please give me a Jameer.
Oh,
RNGesus,
terrible.
please give me a Chiwu. Okay, cool. We're good. Oh, and a Beast Monk. Thank you.
3, 2, 1, and summon, 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 summon.
You know,
There.
not for nothing, but like I've been thinking about the fact that, I kind of miss that we were tracking, at least for my own edification, just so I knew whether I should even get my hopes up when summoning, or much like this time, it'll be 8 very sad summons and nothing. You know?
Well, honestly, we did get lightning when we summoned our Neostone fighters.
Look at this.
Wow.
I have 87 Epicon Priests just in my Summon Monster Sealed Shrine.
That is frightening.
53 werewolves. Water werewolves, anyways. Yeah. I have things in that shrine. And stuff,
That
too.
you do. So far, Wind Sky Dancer, Fire, Kung Fu Girl.
Nice. You've gotten lightning twice. That tracks.
Well, it's going to be about 3 times once I pop my SWC scroll.
Wonder what you'll get.
I wonder what I'll get too. Do you want to kill the suspense and see if I can do this thing? Let's do this thing. So
Figure it
3,
out.
2, 1, and SWC 2021 scroll. Well, definitely got lightning, and definitely got a fire barbarian king, which I did not have before.
Nice.
Very cool. Very, 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 very cool. Who we shouting out this week, bud?
You know what? I'm gonna shout out, Nelly the God.
Absolutely.
War 616, Rashiboshi,
Yes.
all my my peeps hanging out over on Twitch watching, and of course all of the Discorderlies.
DSC
love you all.
Justin, of course.
DSC Justin over there on YouTube checking us out. Thank you.
Absolutely.
And of course, your account, may she smolder forever.
Or maybe she may get super, super awesome one day.
I believe the term is, may your account get swole. Get swole. Yes.
Definitely gotta shout out the wife. Her gamer tag is Leo and Danny. She helps and loves and supports this guy. And she pulled a light polar queen because she's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely gonna want to shout out love you, hun. Nanu or whatever.
Nanu.
Definitely want to shout out DSC Justin. Yeah. Come on, Mork and Mindy. I know that is like an ancient reference. Ancient, but
did
man,
you say the
one of my
light polar
favorite shows.
queen?
Yep, definitely. Who else am I shouting out? Yeah, DSC Justin, of course. Rashi Boshi for and are some of our new viewers who gave me some pretty good teams with the nonsensical amount of good units I have. Oh,
Nonsensical.
Saturday is going to be the New York Anime Fest. I'm gonna go there and hang out. I'm pretty sure Genshin has a booth, pavilion they may have, so I'll be over there hanging out. But yeah, New York Anime Fest. I'll be there Saturday. Come hang out, get your anime on.
So Rashi Boshi only built his Christina the night before he sent me that video, and then he went 5-1 when he was able to draft her with it. So,
What?
Yep. Hot damn.
Amazing.
And yeah, Lonia looks insane. And wow, we need to talk about, like, you gotta tell me when she's built her and where she uses her, things like that. Like, that'd be really cool to know. So
yeah, maybe if she gets over some of her shyness, she'll actually come on the show and tell you herself. It'll be great. It'll be awesome. But she is super shy, and which is, only on stream.
No, that's why I figure you can be her proxy, and you can just find out. I must know what is behind. No, I can't. I'm going to keep it inside. No,
what is behind
I just see the silhouette of it, and I've been fascinated this whole time about it.
I will tell you offline.
I figured.
I mean, honestly, it's not anything insane. It's my steamer, but it just has a hanger on it, so it looks very like something's trying to kill me through the green screen. I noticed that a couple of times. I was like, "What is?" Oh, because it looks like it's like person height. So, but yeah, instead of like ironing every day, I just steam stuff. I just hang it up and steam. It's awesome. It's great.
I love that. That's awesome. Yeah. That strange creature aside, yeah.
Well, everybody, thank you for watching. We have new episodes of the podcast on Saturday. We stream Lightstar 777 Gaming on Wednesday nights EST, MRGTSW on YouTube. MRGTSW on Instagram, MRGTSW on Reddit, MRGTSW on Facebook. MRGTSW@gmail.com is our email. @RanchersGuide on Twitter. And last but definitely not least, Monster Rancher's Guide to the Universe on the Discord.
Check out our link tree.
So you have to do it now just because he said it in his very authoritative voice. Got to do it. But that wraps it up for us. Thank you for the roast. It's going to be the motivation that I need to get better. And that's what all of us want to do in everything, is get as good as possible as we possibly can. So I know it's all out of love. So no hard feelings, of course.
I love you. I love all the monsters you have in your box that you should be building.
Right back at you, man. Everybody live long and prosper.
Peace and long life.
Live long